Hi, hello everybody. Back here with another video. Let me get my little self situated here. Oh, yes, we are back with another video. And today's topic, we are going to talk about Chris Rock. Did Chris Rock use Jada? Oh, I said some triggering words. Did he use Jada for his jokes? Did he? Mm, I have another video I wanted to show you guys. But what I meant by the word cooning is we all know what cooning means. When this is gonna be a little it's gonna be a little heated here. When you're in an environment where there's mostly white folks in the room and a black man comes in and points out a black woman, and then he says something like discouraging about her self, make fun of her, laugh at her, and he gets other people to do it, particularly the white folks. Would you feel really, really embarrassed by that? I know if we could think about it, we've all been in positions where like you've been teased or something, and then all the kids are laughing at you. And you're wondering, why is this black guy, singling me out and making fun of me in front of all these folks? Yes, are we still talking about this? Yes, we are. Man, the streets are really hot with this topic, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I got some footage here. I'm not gonna keep you too long today. I'm gonna keep it short, but I want you guys to see this video I saw on TikTok, where this young lady is talking about an incident that she's gone through, and about how women are about black women, in particular, about losing their hair, and she had thought about something that what she went through in her life, and then it made me think about something I went through, and I'm going to talk about something I went through later too. But I want you to see this video right quick, and you guys give me your take on it.
Port Will slapping him. First of all, I met Chris Rock. He had a show in Los Angeles. I was in downtown LA, right around the corner from the theater where he had his show, and I saw him walking out of Whole Foods. I was like, oh my gosh, Chris Rock, hi. And he just gave me a stank look. And I'm like, you got a show tonight. I could have flown in here, drive from far away just to see this show, and you don't want to say hi to me? So I already don't like him. But let's talk about the G.I. Jane joke. First of all, as a woman actually in the military, there is actually a huge issue with alopecia in the military. Black women suffer from it at a great deal, but even white women and other non-black women suffer from alopecia due to us having to pull our hair in a ponytail. If I move this hair around, you will see that this is a large bald spot. And this is from me attempting to maintain my hair standards in the Army. So when you talk about alopecia and the Army, trust me, there are a lot of women who feel for Jada, but it's just ironic that he used G.I. Jane and her being bald and her having alopecia, because that is all super connected. But then it's like, I have had this experience where a black man in a majority white space at work called himself making a joke about my hair so that he could get our white coworkers to laugh at me. And it was extremely triggering. It's so hard for black women in the United States. It's very difficult for black women in the Army. I am a leader. I was the highest ranking person in my section. And this black man who calls himself a comedian thought it would be really funny to talk about my hair and if I have to take it off and put it back on in the morning. And I'm just tired of black men getting kudos and laughs at the expense of black women. And especially when it comes to black women and their hair. When you know that we face discrimination in the workplace with our hair, we have alopecia and all the other issues that go along with our hair fitting in, moving up, and just making a freaking living and being at peace. I am totally for Will Smith being the martyr and making a statement that black men are no longer allowed to make jokes about black women in majority white spaces. Look at how hard it is for a black woman to make it to that room. And you decide to point out one of the very few black women and make a joke about it when she has been expressive about her vulnerability with her hair. I feel like if a white woman was facing the same issue, people would be really outraged by the comment, but because it's black women, people don't care.
Okay. I just realized that I was on mute. I don't know if that was me being on mute, but man, my bad. I'll just go ahead and repeat what I said earlier because I'm not sure if I was on mute or not. This is like my fourth time going live, so I'm a little rusty. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to look at that video. I'm gonna play it again. About a young lady that experienced hair loss from pulling her hair i- back. She's had a little bit of thinness right here from pulling her hair back from being in the military and how she had to conform, pressing her hair, making sure her hair looks nice, pulling it back, doing all these things to manipulate our hair to cause herself to have a form of alopecia. She has alopecia, but I guess there's different forms of alopecia. So what I was saying in the very beginning, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. I think I might have been on mute. Or maybe I went on mute because I did the video. But yeah, I just wanted to let you see that video and maybe you can remember a time when it was made fun of by a male, black male, particular, in front of a room of white folks, and how it made you feel. I know a lot of women have experienced that, probably in the workplace or in school or um, I don't know, just in life in general, and you're feeling like, why are you picking on me in front of all these people? We have a term, black folks have a term. It's called cooning. And that's when people shuck and jive for, the white counterparts, they're, maybe the people you work with or, friends at school or whatever, and how you felt to be singled out like that. Um, so yeah, did Chris deserve that smack? Making fun of Jada's bald head. Everybody knows she had bald head, and he, wanted to say his little thing, and I guess it was off script what he said, and so he got smacked for it. So that was that on that. So yeah, I'm just curious of like, if you guys ever been in an experience where, you've been made fun of, go ahead and leave a comment. And I'm just gonna play the video again because I'm not sure if you even heard the video because it was on mute. So I'm gonna try again and see.
Port Will slapping him. First of all, I met Chris Rock. He had a show in Los Angeles. I was in downtown LA, right around the corner from the theater where he had his show, and I
Sorry
saw
about
him
that.
walking out of Whole Foods. I was like, oh my gosh, Chris Rock, hi. And he just gave me a stank look. And I'm like, you got a show tonight. I could have flown in here, drive from far away just to see this show,
Chris
and
Rock
you
could
don't
be a
want to
little
say
stuck
hi to
up.
me? So I already don't like him. But let's talk about the G.I. Jane joke. First of all, as a woman actually in the military, there is actually a huge issue with alopecia in the military. Black women suffer from it at a great deal, but even white women and other non-black women suffer from alopecia due to us having to pull our hair in a ponytail. If I move this hair around, you will
Facts.
see that this is a large bald spot. And this is from me attempting to maintain my hair
It
standards
looks
in the
like it's
Army.
growing
So
back
when
though.
you talk about alopecia and the Army, trust me, there are a lot of women who feel for Jada, but it's just ironic that he used G.I. Jane and her being bald and her having
Mm.
alopecia, because that is all super connected. But
Mm-hmm.
then it's like I have had this experience where a black man in a majority white space at work called himself making a joke about my hair so that he could
Mm.
get our white coworkers to laugh at me. And it was
That's what I'm talking about.
extremely triggering. It's
Cooning.
so hard for black women in the United States. It's very difficult for black women in the army. I am a leader.
Mm-hmm.
I was the highest ranking person in my section. And this black man who
Gee.
calls himself a comedian thought it would be really funny to talk about my hair and if I have to take it
Mm.
off and put it back on in the morning. And I'm just
Wow.
tired of black men getting kudos and laughs at the expense of black women. And especially when it comes to black women and their hair. When you know that we face discrimination in the workplace with our hair,
Mm-hmm.
we have
Mm-hmm.
alopecia and all the other issues
Mm-hmm.
that go along with our hair fitting in, moving up, and just making a freaking living and being at peace. I am totally for Will Smith being the martyr and making a statement that black men are no longer allowed to make jokes about black women in majority white spaces. Look at how hard it is for a black woman to make it to that room. And you decide to point out one of the very few black women and make a joke about it
Mm-hmm.
when she has been
Mm-hmm.
expressive about her vulnerability with her hair. I feel like if a
See?
white woman was facing the same issue, people would be really outraged by the comment. But because it's black women, people don't care.
That's interesting, huh?
As a
We need to
GI
start
Jane.
this off. That's interesting. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I figured out what I did wrong. Apparently when I hit the video, it automatically turns me into mute. So I wasn't mute the whole time. See, I'm just learning. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that Chris Rock was cooning for the crowd? They say that Chris Rock is like a a black man in a white man's body. Poor Chris. Everybody hates Chris, right? But oh, I wanted to tell you an experience that I went through when I was, and you know what? It's funny. I didn't even think about this until I heard this young lady speak about it. Um, when I was in, I think I was in the third grade, I used to take a school bus, and I there was the school bus used to go to two spots. It would go to my school, which was Stevens, and it would go to another school, which was TT Minor, and it was the third grade that I was in, or was it the fifth? It was the fifth grade I was going into, and I used to get on the bus every day. I'd get on the bus, and it was this one black kid. I know this kid to this day. I got a funny story at the very end to tell you about that. I get on the bus, and every day I get on the bus, and this one black kid would be in the back of the bus with all his little white friends. And every time I get on the bus, he would make fun of me in front of all his friends every day until one day I had enough and I beat the crap out of that kid. And I got kicked off, and I'll never forget. I got kicked off. That bus driver, I don't even know if the bus driver can do that these days. But wherever that bus was at that moment, he let me off and told me I had to walk to school. I don't know they can do that these days. They probably it'd be some kind of liability to drop the kid off anywhere. And I did. I just walked to school and never took the bus again. I guess he said you can come back when but I was like, nope. I was like, I will be walking for the rest of the time. So I started walking, and I beat I beat that kid up really bad, and yeah, I was so embarrassed because I felt like, why are you making fun of me? Like, I'm black, you're black. And I don't know if he wanted to get in with them or he felt insecure. So he was like, I'm just gonna talk about her so that, they won't talk about me. And they just loved when he used to go in on me until I beat the crap out of him. I didn't beat them up. I beat him up. And then I was like looking at them like, you're gonna be next. And they were like, whoa, I don't want that to hurt. And what's really funny is every time I see this guy, which is a grown man, obviously, because we're both grown, I was like, "Do you remember that time when I beat you up?" And everybody be like, "What?" I said, "No, no, no, you don't know the story. You don't know the story." Because they think that I'm talking about like, when we were younger, like in high school or something. I was like, "No, we were in the third grade." He's like, "Yeah, I remember when you beat me up. I do remember that." Yeah, I ended up going to high school with that guy, and it was just so funny. He stopped, being like that. He never was that way. It was a lesson he had to learn too. But I don't even think he be around white folks like that anymore. But when we were little, yeah. And I don't know. I forgot about how I felt. And even though you guys say, okay, Jada is a grown woman and Will Smith's a grown man, but have you ever just take yourself out of Jada and Will. Let's just think about, our life experience. Have you ever um been in a position where the opposite is making fun of you? Maybe you're a man and a woman made fun of you in front of all, I don't know, all the white girls or all the black guys or whatever. And it just embarrassed the crap out of you. And you just have that feeling like, dang, why they trying to coon in front of these people? Like, why are you trying to make these people laugh at me? You know? And why are you using me, like, and I guess in a way they might feel like I can use this person because this one is closer to me, like a sister, or your cousin. I had a cousin that he used to hang out with a lot of white people, and I ain't gonna say ain't gonna say his name, but when his white friends would come over, he would be making fun of me and saying things saying I had a nose, like, what do you say? You got your nose is like Bob Hope. Don't you got a Bob Hope nose? And all his white friends would be looking at me like, yeah, she does have a Bob Hope nose. I used to hate that. And I'd look on the phone, or I mean, not look on the phone, but look in the newspaper or the magazine. I'm like, do I have a Bob nose? So I had a complex about my nose because I thought I looked like Bob Hope. I used to hate that. Don't she look like Bob Hope? Don't she look like Bob? Turn to the side, turn to the side. And I'd be like, I don't look like Bob Hope. I used to get so mad, and he would do it in front of his white friends. And I hated that. What I'm just saying is that, sometimes, you just think about, like, I know you could think about some experience where people put you on blast. That's another word. They put you on blast and they make fun of you, and it might be true. Maybe you do have bald head. Maybe you do have a Bob Hogs nose. Whatever it is, you might feel insecure about it, or you might be like, "What? Why?" But to swarm in and have everybody notice that. Oh, see, here go my eyes. Just one second. Okay. To swarm in and have everybody notice that one triggering thing that's going on with you, it heats you up and just enough to want to beat somebody's butt, like I did. But I was in the third grade. But I feel you though. I know. I don't remember what they was talking about. I still don't remember what it was. I don't even know. I just know I was red and I was mad. He kept making fun of me. He was using me as a butt of his joke every time, and had all the white boys in the background just laughing at me. And I just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. He was going to one school and I was going to another school, and the bus driver chose his side, because he was with the white kids, and I was the aggressor. I beat him up. The bus driver told his side and said that you can't be on the bus. Get off my bus right now. And I don't even know where he let me off at. It wasn't like a bad neighborhood. Couldn't have been that bad. Wait a minute. I got a comment. Am I live? I thought I was doing a pre-live. Oh, oh, thank you thank you for watching. So yeah, thank you, Lolo J. If you're still there, I'm all here alone. So yeah, let me just finish on what I had to say here. So yeah, I remember that, and I remember thinking, you know, why this guy gotta like put me on and blast in front of everybody and make fun of me. Maybe there's an insecurity. Well, now I know it was an insecurity. He was just trying to, deflect and keep them from making fun of him, and use me as a target. But it was the wrong time. And to this day, when I see him, I'll be like, "Do you remember when I beat you up?" I seen him years later, and I was like, in a room full of everybody. I was like, "Remember when I beat you up?" And everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, we was in the third grade. We just laugh about it." Man, I did when I was younger. I had hands, But that was that fire sign. But you know that Libra. Oh, I wanted to tell you about that Libra because Will Smith is a Libra. It's that balance. So if you embarrass me or do something, they got to even it out. They got to. It's the scales, you know. So they got to even it out. So that's why he's like, you embarrass my wife, I gotta embarrass you. This is a moment my wife is gonna have to think about for the rest of her life, and you're gonna have to remember me smacking you in the face. Was it wrong? Yes, it was very wrong. It was very wrong. But he did that, you know. Hi there, Lolo. Oh God, Lola. I'm here by myself. You know what? I thought I was going live, but I thought I was pre-recording because you know how you can put the time in, and oh, it's 12 o'clock. That's why. Hello. I put the time in for 12 o'clock and I clicked it early, and I didn't know that, I was actually going to see somebody. This is my fourth day doing it. And this is actually my first live day where actually somebody can make a comment. Thank you for your comment. I have this urge to type, but then I have to realize I don't need to type. I could just talk to you. I'm so silly, aren't I? So yeah, have you ever been in a situation where, a bunch of white people were in the room and they were laughing at you and you were thinking, now granted, I know that the reward, there's a comedy guy and they gotta, pick on people and, lighten up the mood and then, say funny things and, get the show going because I mean it is Oscars. It could be boring as hell. And I get that. And Chris Rock does an awesome job at what he does, but to always pick on Jada. And then a couple years ago, he said something about Jada was never invited to the Oscars, because remember when Jada and Will said they were gonna boycott the Oscars, and so it was a little get back from that too, that was an embarrassing thing to say back then, and then the whole thing with the GI head thing that was embarrassing too. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I move over this way? I feel like okay. I feel like I'm blocking my name on here. I'm gonna grab my mic. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I just feel like life is funny and we go through these experiences in our lives, and we just need to learn from things because I mean everybody's got to learn something. Like I said, Will Smith lives a really charmed life, and this might just be that thing that he has to overcome. Everybody's got to overcome something. You can't come here and not learn nothing. You can't come here without any mistakes. Everybody wants to build, put him through the cross and condemn him and everything. He did this, he did that, that was wrong. Okay, yeah, yeah, he did it, and it's something he gonna have to get over it. And he knows that. I guess he had finally said something. Oh, I got a text from my own sister. Okay. He said something of sorts like he is going to resign from ever being a part of the Academy Awards. I guess he won't be able to judge the new ones that come on, or I don't really understand what that means. He won't be able to judge um, new people that are new nominations because he won the nominations. So he would typically be asked to come back to nominate or rule on the next people that win the Academy Awards. So he said he resigned from that. That's big. That's sad. That's sad. I'm kind of sad for him on that. Are you guys sad? I think that's messed up. Let me see something right quick here. I need to turn. I'm I'm over it with this camera here. Feel like I got a glare going over here. Okay, yeah, that's kind of sad, you guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Like he's not allowed to participate on that anymore because he's resigned. And yeah, what do you guys think about that? mm I just think that's pretty deep. right judge. Let's see. Uh, yeah, it is very disappointing. I'm disappointed. Um, I like Will Smith. I like Chris Rock too. We all like both of them, you know. It's just like that one thing you did, you know, and Academy kind of they kind of went with it because they were just like, let's see where how it's gonna pan out. Then they find out that people are complaining, so now they're like, oh no, we didn't want that to happen. We have to do something about it. Um, Whoopi Goldberg said he's not losing his Academy, his reward. You know that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. And then, and of course, the comic people are up in roar. They think that they're gonna get beat up every time they go somewhere and go on a show. They think they're gonna get smacked down. They got to do something about his behavior because they feel like this can be Will Smith could be setting an epidemic. That ain't gonna happen. What's his name? Chris Rock's brother. Um, what is his name? Chris Rock's brother. Oh God, now I can't remember. I got it in my notes. You guys know what I'm talking about. His brother is like, uh, I guess he's doing his thing too. He's being relevant right now. Shoot, one might have thought that the script was until this was cursing him out, high value. I know if he never said it really loud like that, if he had just sat down actually, when he walked away, he kind of walked away with this little kind of a little oh, Tony Rock. That's thank you. Thank you. If he'd have walked away with this little bit of he had this little swag. You would notice when he walked away with this little bit of a that's what made people think there was a little bit of acting there. I think Will Smith was acting. And then when he sat down and he said, "Keep your F." See, that's see that the F word, repeating that over and over, will have never agreed to make jokes physically or will assault, knowing it's deep and a long lasting impact. I know. I don't think he would. I don't think he would if he didn't know the implications of what he did. He wouldn't have done that. I don't think so. We're talking about Will Smith. Come on now. We all know Will Smith. He did rap and no curse words. Rap, no curse words, and the songs were still hot. Along many of them picked up the winner on Oscars, leading the fighting role against racist stereotypes. He also won a few black people every to win the Oscars. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's deep. It's deep. Denzel went in there, was trying to help out, trying to mentor him. Yeah, I know. Even Tyler Perry went up there. Everybody was trying to help him and everything. Everybody knows, everybody, even white folks know that this is not Will Smith. Will Smith don't act like this. His impulse. Yeah, that impulse. I was talking about he's the my take. He is the Libra and the dark side of Libra is the Aries. And so hell yeah, you got an impulse. And and he might act like that at home a little bit, you know. I know Jada said a couple times, y'all don't see the real Will Smith, you know. He's really about his image and everything, but he can be have his ways. I love Denzel too. He's so level headed and everything. He's just perfect. Would nobody try that with Denzel's wife? If Denzel's wife probably wouldn't come up bald, but she probably put a wig on. But because that's the thing, she came bald, but she's power enough to wear it, Jada. But not everybody could pull that off. And people think that Jada, since she's so fierce and beautiful anyway, that she should be okay with having a bald head and being able to pull that off. Um, but even Jada has insecurities, you know. You don't know, we don't know what's going on. We know that she looks good, but we don't know that she feels that way. And her husband knows her, you know. So he knows what triggers her and everything, what hurts her feelings and stuff. So actually, Pee Wee Herman, what? Pee Wee Herman, exactly. Oh, what about Pee Wee Herman? Oh, Tiger Woods' situation is similar. Celebrity Sleepy Queen. I know Tiger Woods is another one that is a squeaky clean, but then he had to go through, his fallouts too. And boy, in the beginning, Tiger Woods was like, oh my God, the most squeaky clean guy. And I see, I don't want to speak on that other guy. What was the other guy's name? The basketball player. for the Lakers. He had the squeaky clean image too. And then we found out some things about him. Then, of course, everybody wanted to condemn him until he passed away. And then everybody was like, "Oh, he's the greatest." Oh my God! I said, "What if?" I don't want to put this out in the universe. I'm just gonna say it, and then I'm gonna say it in a lighthearted way I can. But what if didn't Will Smith really took heart to this and like something was to happen? I'll just leave it at that. So I just, because and then you guys are gonna feel really bad that you said those things about Will Smith. Jada's age. I'm Jada's age. I'm Jada's age too. I am too. We're both born in 71. Me, her, and Tupac. We're all 71s. Yes. Same age as Jada. Yes, so you get it. Have you, Lola, have you ever been in a situation where a black guy has said something to you or a white guy? I don't know. And the whole room laughed and it was like the opposite, and they're just like laughing at you. And remember that? Yeah. Was it about your hair? Let me go in. Was it about your hair, Lola? I'm just curious because I know. Yeah, see, they say the dumbest things, and they want to say things and get you, get you make fun of you, and then they want to like talk about you and make all the other guys in the room laugh. I don't like that. Why they do that? Do they feel like they could do that because we the same, and then they'd be like, okay, let me just and to get people off of me, I'm gonna talk about her. But that's exactly what happened. He said that, and all them people laughed. Like, remember in the movie Carrie? Remember the movie Carrie where they made fun of her and they had all that pig blood over her, and just how she just went red and everything. Yeah, let's see. I went to prep school and boarding school, and went all black. And see, when I was in third grade. My mom put me in this uh alternative, like it's the special school, and basically was all white folks. All white folks in it. It was two, and then the next year when I was in fifth grade, it was two other black girls, and the three of us was like this because there was only three black girls in the class. Oh my God, it was a trip. But yeah, it's tough. Imagine being in the Oscars with all those people, like, it's just a few spicks of black people in there. It's like the politicians. I don't know. There are many moments like that. Yes, there are many moments, and the guys want to say, and then it gives permission for white people to say stupid stuff too. Like they'll come up and ask you, like the guy said to the girl, do you take your wigs off at night or something? Or I don't know, some dumbass stuff, just to be disrespectful and make fun of, the person. And so many, Tupac has repeatedly placed Will in the position where he is compromising his masculine. Yeah. 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 There was Will Smith's choice. Yeah. Mm, I really feel, I would think they should have just never mentioned that. I guess they didn't. I guess Jada didn't really put it out there. Was that the August guy that put it out there? She never put it out there like that. She was doing damage control after he put it out there. And so, it's now we know everything about them. And now they're like, why do you tell us everything? I'm gonna take this light off because it's glaring and it's making me feel some kind of way. Let's see. Okay, that experience is difficult, but it can help one very. You know, Lola, it is a difficult experience, but I don't know. I just feel like if they didn't put it out there, it, they would. I don't. They just seem to be the butt of all the jokes now because of the infidelity that they went through. It seems a well balanced view of the world and be self aware. I try to be. I'm trying. You know, there's always different ways of seeing things, and like I said, it's life is experiences, and it's a no brainer to me. It's like, okay, if you fall, you're bound to fall on some kind of pedestal in this society, you know. Lola? Did you hear that Monique, the actress Monique, what is her last name? Monique Tyler Perry and Whitney Oprah Winfrey had a spout with Monique, and now Monique is given a second chance. She's going to be in a new movie now, and with Will stepping down and from being the best, now Monique is coming up. That's deep. That's deep. When I saw that, I was like, wow, that's interesting. It's almost like, talk about a new Molly. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I meant with your experiences. Yeah, I heard you heard of that. Yeah, isn't that interesting? And I think she gonna come out and she gonna be a powerful. She gonna come out and be powerful with it because everybody was like, "Oh no, she's not, she's that." Oprah's not co-signing. Tyler don't like her. Nobody. They blackballed her, and then what's his name? That 50 Cent co-signed her, and now I think she's coming out with some bigger and better things. I think she is. Monique is gonna come back and she's gonna kick that door open. I'm rooting for her. But yeah, being blackballed and all this is deep, man. This is crazy. Everybody got to weigh in their opinion. Everybody act like they, saints ain't never really lived nothing, ain't it? Never been no drug dealer, never been no drug addict, never been infidelity, never experienced nothing in life. That Will Smith's just supposed to be perfect. Everything that he touches is supposed to be perfect. He ain't supposed to fall from grace. Everybody falls from grace. And I think Will probably know. He's like, you know what? It's the balance. That's that Libra. It's time to, have some balance there. Can't always be perfect in everything. He's just gonna be known for somebody that went on Oscar and knocked the man out for talking about his wife. It's a good thing. That's right. And still I rise. And still I rise. Yep. Yep. And life is about experiences. You gonna feel something when you come here in this world. You are. Sorry, my camera is over here and I'm looking at my notes over here, so I keep looking. Let's see. Well, do you know about all the falls? Yeah, we do know all about the falls. I hope I will always rise and he'll be prepared to receive. Yes. Yeah, he will. I'm not really tripping with. I gotta move this camera. This camera's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna put it right here. So now I can see. Okay, yeah. I can see better now. Um, yeah, I think hope will also rise and he will prepare to receive it. Oh yeah, he will. He will. If Will falls off, it won't be very long. It won't be very long. You know, it'll be up to him what he wants to do with it. He might just be tired and just want to live out his life. He don't care. He been working since he was in his 20s and he's 50 now. Come on now. I found out a random search of living about Will Smith. What? I found out on a random search life living about Smith. I enjoy exchange. Oh, okay. I enjoy our exchange. Oh, thank you. I enjoy too. Please like and share. Girl, I've got maybe about 200, 200 and 230 or something like that. 230 subscribers now. Woohoo! That's why I came on here. I didn't think nobody would go come on. I was like, you might as well just go ahead and put that thing in there and ain't nobody coming on, girl. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try to come on here every day though. I haven't been consistent. That's probably why. I found out your channel from a random search. Like, thank you. Okay, so it does work. Okay, I hear that if you just come on every day, the algorithm will get used to it, especially if you come on at a certain time. So I try to come on at noon, and I'll try to do I'm gonna do hot topics, celebrity, things, the current things that are going on. And then of course, I had to do my zodiac stuff in there too because I'm kind of a wizard and that kind of thing. But yeah, put that in there too. Yeah, and have some collaborations with. I hope to have collaborations with people and grow my channel. I just want to grow it. Yeah, just double check. Oh, thank you. I got a subscriber. I got a subscriber. I'm so excited. Yay! It's partially my fault because I haven't been coming on, but I set up my setup. I got a little studio now. I got my mic and I get everything. So all I need to do is sit down and do it and be consistent. And then I'll start moving. Yeah, you can't move if you do a video once a year. And I haven't done video. I used to do videos, but it was 3 years ago. And I was just like, I just was paralyzed about coming on here. There was so much new stuff going on, and where to begin, and what do I talk about? Is anyone going to hear me? Does anybody care? I don't know if this is right for me. But I found myself still doing YouTube stuff and then having my own take about things. And I was like, you know what? You just need to get on there and start talking. Move them lips and be persistent and keep doing it and you'll do fine. I've been on here 40 minutes already. What? Get out. I gotta figure out how to put a link in here so I can get people on here. I'll do that next time. And even then I'm kind of scared 'cause I'm scared that, some weirdo might come on and I don't know, we like in the live. I don't know. You look younger than your age. Oh, thank you. And your wisdom exceeds your age. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you have a girlish energy. Yeah, I'm kind of a late bloomer. That's what my family used to say. We're all late bloomers, We're just late bloomers. I didn't understand what that meant till I got older. It's a little slow, I guess. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, I just got to come on here more often, and I will. Noonish. That's my goal, noonish. And then I'll just pre-videos of my zodiac stuff, and I'll just put that in. But I'll try to go live every day. Adorable. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm trying. I got my little setup here. I got jammies on down below, but don't nobody see that, so it don't matter. I gotta get ready for work here in a minute. So yeah, I'll just do the top from here and then, relax all the way down. Thank you. So yeah, I gotta get some people to collaborate with me. Um, let me know if you guys want to collaborate. I just want to, stick. I like my top shows. I like this The Real House of Atlanta. I like, all the housewives. I like watching. Those are all my jam too. And then lately I've been watching Candy Gang, and I watched on Netflix. I watched the whole series of um I'm looking forward to watching you again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe one day you can come on with me. Don't worry. I'm new at this too. I was gonna say, on Netflix, a really good show to watch is African, Young and African. Is that called Young and African? Oh, that's a good one. I can't wait. I've watched that whole series straight through. I can't wait for that to come back on. Yeah. So anyway, I probably will do some reviews of shows and stuff too, but I'm not gonna like detail about everything that happens because I hate that. It's like people usually seen what happened. I just want to tell you my part on things. Real House of Atlanta, yeah, that's gonna be coming out pretty soon. It's got all new characters on there. They got rid of Cynthia. They got rid of who else they got rid of? Cynthia, and there's one more person they got rid of. Oh gosh, I guess Candy's still on there. They said Candy coming, but somebody else is going. Jenny Jane or Jenny O or the girl from the not The View, but one of the other shows. I don't know. Maybe I'm shy. Oh, I know. You don't have you know what, you could do the video part. You don't have to do the video, you could do the sound part, you know? I'm shy, I never post videos. I might do the calling. Okay, yeah, we'll do a calling. I know it's very, very intimidating. I'm telling you, it took me 3 years to get back on this jam. So you can't be no shyer than me. I don't know, I just took so long to come back on, but I know I like it, and like I said, I set up an environment where it's easy for me just to press the button and get on and start doing videos. Sounds like this. Wait a minute, sounds like you got this. I'm trying. I got my little I got the mic and I got this StreamYard thing going on, and now I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing. And the next time I come on, I'm gonna try to bring somebody on just to see how it works and stuff. It's funny because I never really went on anybody else's channel or anything. I've been in the back scenes, but I never really went on there natural. That's probably because I've been watching it a lot, watching other people's videos. So yeah, yeah, things are just coming along. I'm trying to figure out a better way to turn. Okay, there we go. So I feel like I'm blocking myself with my name. I have to figure that out. Yeah. So yeah, I probably will do some reviews, talk about some of the shows, definitely talk about personalities, and talk about everybody um hot mess that's going on in this YouTube. Braxton's is cutting up. They're trying to sue people, sue YouTube channels. It's crazy. It's crazy out in these streets. There's so much has happened. I'm just like things I've learned from, things that I'm like, oh God, I gotta try to figure out how to get out of that. Don't get into that kind of stuff. I like your okay. Oh, thank you. I try. You know what? I was trying to find a spot, a corner. It's actually I'm in my like makeup room right now. And then so I just got a little chair, and then I just like, okay, let me just showcase this a little bit until I get, until I could do better. You got to crawl before you can walk. Everything's a little challenging, you got to do what you can do till you can do better. So yeah, I try to keep that little going. And then let's see what else is going on. Yeah, every day at noon, gonna be doing my shows, and either I will pre-record them or I'm gonna just go live like I did today. Get it over with. See what's out there. Try to stick with it. Do videos too. I like to watch a lot of reality shows and stuff, so I'll probably be talking about that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to let's see. Well, I've been on here. I think I've been on 47 minutes. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna head on out of here and get situated because I gotta go to the job. But thanks for coming back, and please come back again. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. You have a good day, Lola. Thanks for letting not me being here all alone by myself today. My first day. Oh, what time zone, please? Oh, not East Coast. What I'm saying, I'm in the West Coast. Yeah, I'm in the West Coast right now. So right now here it is 12:37. I mean 34. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on the West Coast. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my screen down. Okay, we are 3 hours behind. Oh, you're East Coast. It ain't always like that. The East, yeah. That's so, man. Your day is, yeah. I okay. So it actually be a good thing because then, like, you don't have to get up so early to come check me out. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. I will. You have a great day too. Enjoy your evening. Let's see. Let me see how I can get into um my little intro to get out of here. Dun, 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 dun. Then I've done a little music. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Please come back and check me out. I'll be here every day. I'll try.